angry. Let's go.
No. Why do you hate getting dressed so much?
It's actually really difficult to push the buggy. You're not gonna believe it. Like, especially vlogging as well. I mean, because when I usually go shopping, I'm just like thinking about myself. But I have to think of like household items.
What do we need, Karma? I don't even know what we need.
She did it again. She's done another poo. Seriously, mate.
What have you been even eating today?
Today, Mia is going to become a teen mom for the day. She's going to be looking after her little baby sister Karma, who's currently 9 months old.
She sounds angry.
And Mia's going to find out what it is, or find out a little bit of what it's like to look after baby for the day, to be a teen mum, and just go with the flow, learn from it, have a good time.
I'm quite excited because obviously sometimes I babysit Karma, but it's not quite the same. So
I mean, you babysit her once for a couple of hours, and then sometimes, like, if I want to get ready or like cook dinner, sometimes Mia will care for Karma, but you don't really change the nappies.
No.
You don't really feed her, get her changed. She doesn't really. She just basically plays for her for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
A day, the most, don't you? Also, guys, if you didn't already know this, I actually had Mia when I was a teen myself. So I was 16 years old when I was pregnant with Mia, and I gave birth to her like a month before my 17th birthday. So I have had some experience, obviously, at being a teen mum. So it's kind of going to be interesting seeing how Mia gets on today. Obviously, I'm going to be there behind the scenes and to give her a little bit of assistance. Plus, also, I'm breastfeeding Karma, so you might have to like give her some milk or water in a bottle. But if Karma needs a feed, you're not going to really be able to do that,
no,
are you?
I won't be able to.
That's like literally impossible and would be very awkward and weird. So guys, let's get on with the day. So do you want to tell the Fizz fam, like, do you even know what you've got to do now?
Okay, so I thought like, the first thing that we need to do is get her ready for the day. So like change her nappy because she's obviously been asleep in it. Get her dressed for the day because she's wearing her pajamas. I'm not sure what comes after that, but I think that's definitely the first thing.
Yeah? Okay then.
Yeah.
There you
Come
go.
on, Karmies. Let's go.
Right, I'm now going to go to the spa. Bye.
Are you excited for this day, Karma? I actually am quite excited, especially for what we're going to be doing now is I'm going to get to choose her outfit. Now, Mum always chooses the cutest outfits. She honestly has such cute dresses and everything. So should we get you into a really cute outfit, yeah? Although one thing that she does really hate is getting changed, so hopefully she doesn't cry too much, because the thing about this is I'm excited to be like playing with her and stuff like that. But I'm not really excited when she like cries and stuff like that, because obviously she's going to cry. That's what all babies do. But this is going to be really interesting.
Okay, so this is Karma's drawer. Oh, this little outfit is really cute. Do you like that? Yeah. This little dress here is so adorable. I think we're gonna get her into this one.
What's really funny is I'm now going to be changing Karma's nappy, but behind me on the bed, Mum is currently taking selfies on Snapchat, so it's like we've swapped roles. So it turns out that Karma really hates this dress, so she was starting to really cry.
And I've only got her half changed. But she's happy now that I've stopped, so I might just leave her like this. I'm gonna have to get you changed, Karma. I can't just leave you like this. I know. I'm sorry.
I ended up taking her out of that dress because surprisingly it was so difficult to get her arm in that it was actually easier to take her out of it and then put her in a new outfit
Because you hated that dress so much. Now, I did actually put this little headband on her, but as you can see, she pulled it off. No. No. Why do you hate getting dressed so much?
I feel like we need to do something to make her a bit happier because she's a bit grumpy from all of like getting dressed. So I feel like now she probably should have some breakfast. She's probably a bit hungry and that also just always makes her happy. Okay, so I'm going to put Cara in her high chair now and then I'm going to give her some baby food for breakfast. So we've got this peaches, pears and baby rice. I wonder what makes the rice baby. Is it like smaller or something? I don't know.
You excited for food? Just put on your bib so you don't ruin your nice clothes.
Yeah.
That was actually quite difficult to watch when Mia was trying to get Karma changed, like she's really, really struggling. I know the reason why the dress was too tight is because it's actually too small. Mia obviously doesn't realise that. So I think one of the things about what Mia could learn about today is that obviously when you're a teen mom, like you have to keep buying like baby clothes all the time because the baby's like growing so quickly. And that actually means that as a teenager, you can't really spend money on your own clothes because you're probably not going to have a lot. And I certainly did when I was a teen mum. So a lot of your money goes on buying clothes for for your baby. And then also what I've noticed Mia is struggling with as well. Look at all this mess. So now I would put that into the wash basket. I would put the wet, dirty nappy into the bin, and then I would clear away all the toys. Now, that doesn't seem a big deal, but I just know with how Mia is being a teenager, she's very, very messy. Sometimes she doesn't like putting things away. Like, all these things would actually build up. So when I was a teenage mum, I had to keep the house really tidy, as well as looking after myself and a baby. So there's not just basically the baby stuff. If you live on your own and you don't live with your parents, you're most likely having to care for a whole household as well. So there's more to this day that meets the eye initially, perhaps to Mia anyway. Let's get back in the kitchen and see how Mia's getting on with breakfast.
It's so funny because when I'm feeding her, she'll keep like putting her hand in her mouth and then like trying to put it everywhere. So I keep having to wipe her because I don't want her to put it everywhere, especially not on her clothes. Here you go. Is that nice? Oh. Actually ate that quite nicely. She didn't get too messy, although she doesn't like cleaning up, so that was okay breakfast time. Now she's actually getting a bit tired though, because I keep noticing that she keeps rubbing her eyes, and it's also a really nice day out, so I feel like we should go for a little walk in the pushchair. Yeah, Karma? Maybe you could have a little sleep, and then maybe once you wake up we could go to the park? Yeah, does that sound fun? Yeah? If we're going outside, the first thing that I need to do is make sure that we actually have everything. So we've got a little Kami's bottle here in case she wants any of that. Should we check we've got everything in the pushchair? We've got your dummy. We've got the baby carrier just in case. And have we got any nappies? I can't see any nappies, so we're gonna have to go get some. I'm glad I checked.
The nappy bag.
Oh, thank you, Mum.
Right, so this has got everything in it. I actually thought you were gonna forget bringing like nappies and stuff, so well done.
No, I actually remembered.
But I usually have a bag with the nappies in, so you don't have to get them out of the bedroom. So it's got everything in here: wipes, nappies, sun cream, toys, change of clothing. But I honestly thought you were going to forget to bring anything, so that was really, really good of you to remember that. But we always have a nappy bag that we like take with us, so that goes onto the pushchair for you, Mia.
Sure. Should we put you in your pushchair now, Karma? Okay. Hopefully she doesn't cry. She doesn't always like getting put in the pushchair at first, but eventually she'll end up liking it. Yay! Should we do it in the pushchair? Do you like my hair? She's probably gonna go for my earrings. I kind of regret wearing these now because whenever I have these earrings in, she always tries to pull them out constantly. Part of being a teen mum is you obviously can't wear everything that you want to because she'll try and pull everything out, like earrings and stuff like that. You ready? Yeah?
I have to say, Fizz fam, that I'm actually a little bit jealous of how well it's going for Mia. Not that I want her to have a hard time with Karma today, but usually if I put Karma in the pushchair, she will literally scream. She ate her breakfast really well and there's no mess. Like, I feel like Karma just punishes me. Like, I literally have to spend ages wiping down her high chair. Anyway, guys, we're now going to be going out. I don't know how Mia's going to feel about going out and pushing the pushchair outside. So I don't know if you've already seen the video, but Mia did a challenge where she wore a fake pregnancy bump for a whole day, and she went out in public, and I think she felt a little bit self-conscious because people were really looking at her and judging. So I don't know how people are going to feel about her going out today and pushing a pushchair and pretending to be a mum. So I'm now out, and actually I'm really happy because Karma has actually gone like straight to sleep. Sometimes when she needs to sleep, she really cries and then she'll fall asleep just because she's like so overtired. But this time she didn't actually do that, which I feel like it should have been crying. That might have been like a bit embarrassing, and that might have like attracted attention to me because I just feel like that might be a bit strange because it'll be like, why is this girl walking around with a baby crying? I'm being like a bad like parent, kind of, you know what I mean? But she's actually asleep now. Nobody's really looking at me. I think they're more looking at me because I'm vlogging, to be honest. Being a teen mom or just a mom in general is obviously that you have to buy supplies. Now I know some people will probably have their parents help them out, but if you don't, I feel like baby stuff can be pretty expensive. So rather than coming to the pharmacy for makeup, you have to come here for baby items. So I'm really interested in seeing what the price of like nappies and essentials like that are going to be. So let's have a look. It's actually really difficult to push the buggy. You're not gonna believe it. Like, especially vlogging as well.
So here are some nappies. So these are like £3 for a very small pack of newborn nappies. Let's try and find Karma size. I feel like she's a 3? Yeah, she's a 3. So this big pack in Karma size is £12. So there's 68 nappies for £12. And this is Pampers, so I guess that's quite a good brand.
You probably can get like more better value ones, but I feel like £12, that's pretty expensive.
Good morning, Kami. Did you have a nice little nap? Do you want to play on the park now? Huh? Yeah?
She got a bit bored on that little spinny thing. I think she may have got a bit like dizzy because she was screaming, and I wasn't sure if she was screaming out of fear or out of like fun. But I think she might be getting hungry now, so I think I'm gonna go to the shop and buy her some food. But on the way, I've just noticed these really nice like wind chimes. Are they nice, Karma? Do you like the sound they make? Yeah? I just noticed that she was pulling like grunting noises and then like putting like a red face and stuff like that. And it really smells, and she did a trump. So I think she may have done a number 2, which I'm a little bit disappointed about because I don't mind changing a nappy when it's just like a wee. But when it's anything more than that, it's pretty gross and it's pretty stinky. I think I've already changed it like a few times before, so thank you for that, Karma. Thanks for that. I think this is the nappy changing station. There you go, Karma. Looks pretty clean. Luckily, I've got this nappy bag here. Imagine if I'd have forgotten the nappies, that would have just been the end of the world. I don't even know, what do you do if you forget them? I guess you just have to buy some, but here we go, Karmies, on the operation table. You actually seem pretty happy about this, I'm surprised. Okay, I'll see you in a second because it does smell.
Want some food? I'm sorry, but your wafer's all broken up, so you can only have it in tiny pieces. You hungry? Don't cry.
OMG, I cannot believe it. She has done another poo, which is so strange because she never even does poos that regularly. So why she's done 2 in such a close proximity blows my mind. But I'm gonna have to do it all over again, and she's currently trying to run away. I'm gonna have to change your nappy again.
I thought I told you the rules. You're not allowed to poo when your big sister's looking after you.
Now I'm gonna be going to the grocery store and doing the grocery shopping because I feel like that is something that you probably have to do as a teen mom.
Or a mum. Or mum in general.
Or mom, any age mom. I feel like as a teen mum, it must be a bit like strange because like unless you have friends that are your age that have kids, the people your age probably might not have kids. And I just feel like it might be a bit strange, like if you had friends that were your age and didn't have kids, because they would just be wanting to do things that you might not be able to do, like go to the shopping mall. And now you could do that with your kid, but I just feel like it might be a bit strange and isolating. And then if you were to be friends with like other people who have kids, then they may be like quite a bit older than you, and they might have like different interests and stuff like that. So I was just thinking like it must have been a little bit like isolating almost. Like, how did you feel, Mum?
Yeah, I did feel like how Mia felt. I felt really, really lonely because when I went to Mum's groups, I was like the youngest one there. I was basically just like 16, 17, which is essentially like a kid in the grand scheme of things. And these were all women in their 30s. So I just felt like there's a huge age gap. And I think they were a little bit judgmental as well. So you have to deal with that judgment and then just feeling like you don't know where you belong. And I feel like you need that sense of belonging quite a lot when you're a teenager. You're trying to find out who you are. You feel like kind of awkward and weird anyway because of all your hormones. So it was really, really tricky actually.
It must be strange, like you're still kind of growing yourself. I mean, you're always learning at all points of your life, but you're more so when you're a teenager, and then because you've also got to have like the responsibility of a child that's also growing. It must be quite a big responsibility. I just like couldn't imagine having a child. Like I don't think I'm honestly going to be ready to have a child for at least 10 years, like when I'm 24 or something. I feel like that would be the youngest.
I know, I think this is so crazy. In 2 years' time,
I know.
I had you.
Yeah.
It's mental.
It's, like, my respect goes to you, Mum, because like I'm obviously just babysitting Karma, and I find it pretty difficult. But like to have an own child, that must be so much like responsibility. Like all of my responsibility is just like clean my room and stuff like that. But to have a child, it's crazy.
You've got to think though, Mia, you can't just grab anything because you're probably going to be on a budget, aren't you?
True, they are probably really expensive.
So you've got to buy things that will help nourish your growing teenage body after you've had a baby, which is quite draining for the body.
Okay,
but so what do teenagers want to go for?
Chocolate, Oreos.
But if you're looking after your baby?
Yeah, you can't do that. Let's get some leaves.
I have to be thinking really practical, which is quite difficult for me because when I usually go shopping, I'm just like thinking about myself. But I have to think of like household items like toilet roll and cleaner. So I guess
I don't even know. What do we need, Karma? I don't even know what we need. Can you tell me?
Grocery shopping now done. Now I think we should start heading home, but before we do that, I think we should stop off at the park since it's such a nice day, and I feel like it would just be good to let her get out all of her energy so then she's ready to go to bed and she sleeps nicely. Fingers crossed. A struggle that I have noticed is actually trying to get around with a pushchair, because quite often there won't be any elevator, or you'll spend ages trying to look for one, and you have to go like a longer route to find a ramp and everything like that. It's quite complicated. So if it wasn't for Mum being here, I wouldn't have been able to get down because she had to help me down the stairs. But it's just quite complicated with a pushchair. I feel like people should try and make like it more accessible. Like some parts there's nice and easy where there's loads of ramps, but then some parts it's just like really awkward and you have to like spend double the amount of time than if you could just walk without having a pushchair. Karma literally slept for like 2 hours. Honestly, that was an amazing nap. She's been sleeping really well today, which I'm really happy about because normally she doesn't sleep that well, to be honest. But today's been good, which is amazing for me. I feel like she's been amazing today. Like honestly, I feel like maybe it's my magic touch. She likes being with her big sis. But while she was sleeping, I got myself a falafel wrap for dinner, and I also got a few falafels for Karma as well. But now that she's waking up, I'm feeding it to her. But look at the mess she's making. I don't know if this is a very good idea. Are you ruining your buggy? Yeah. It's so cute because she always loves to like put her feet up and stuff like that. I can't even move. The wind's so strong and it's so difficult pushing the pushchair with one hand. I honestly, how do you do it, Mum? Back home now, and I'm gonna be honest, I just feel like relaxing in my room. But of course I need to tidy up Karma and get her all ready for bed because you're a little mess. You got falafel everywhere, so we need to clean you up. Oh, don't cry. Should we get you all cleaned up and ready for bed? Come on. What are we gonna do about all this mess, Karma? Go into the bathroom. Right, I'm not really sure how to clean it. I feel like let's just get rid of the massive crumbs first into the sink. There we go, Karmies. And here we have one nice clean nappy, but you are not gonna believe it. So I wanted to change her nappy just to freshen her up, but she did it again. She's done another poo. Obviously, I've changed it now. But seriously, mate, what have you been even eating today? You're crazy. Okay, now you're in your pajamas. You're nice and clean. So I think now what comes next in her nighttime routine is just like breastfeeding with Mum and then actually going to sleep. Now, obviously, I'm not actually her mum, so I can't actually do that. I just realized I actually need to brush her little teeth, or she could brush her little teeth. Do you want to brush your little teethies? She actually has 4 teeth now. You get so many teeth. Do you want to brush them? That's a good girl. You show the Fizz how you brush your teeth. Brush your teeth, do 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 do. Brush your teeth, do 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 do. I keep singing that song, Baby Shark, all day long, and now it's like really getting annoying. But like, I honestly cannot get that song out of my head. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have that song in my head for the next 4 years. Now, what I'm gonna do to make sure Karma is completely settled for bed is I'm gonna read her a book. So I'm gonna be reading this blockchain for babies. Karmies, where are you going? Do you want your big sister to read you a book?
This is a bull. You use a coin to buy the bull from Alice. Everyone can see Alice has the coin now.
Now there is one last thing for Karma's bedtime routine before she goes to bed, and that is that she gets breastfed by Mum, and obviously I can't do that. So that kind of means my job is over. I've done everything I can. Did you enjoy your big sister being our food for the day? Should we go hand you over to Mum? Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Like, I actually have been really enjoying looking after Karma and just getting to enjoy her mega cuteness. Hey Mum! I've got all ready for bed now.
Oh.
So you can take over the cute little baby.
But you're not doing the night feeds?
Oh, of course not. She can't feed from a bottle.
I'm only joking. Have you had a good day, Mia?
I have.
Now, I feel like caring for a baby in the day is the best, whereas caring for a baby in the night, from what I've heard from Mum saying, doesn't sound very nice because obviously she wakes up in the night and obviously wants breastfeeding. If I wanted to do this challenge properly, I would do that, but of course, I can't breastfeed her, so sorry, Mum. Oh, don't cry.
Have you enjoyed Snow? She's so upset.
Oh,
She's enjoyed you looking after her.
Oh,
I think she's just tired.
So I really enjoyed filming this video today, and honestly, my respect to all mums out there, no matter the age. You do an amazing job. Thank you for what you do for the world, for like bringing up everyone. So if you're new around here, make sure to click subscribe to join the Fizz fam. Also check out this video here and that video there for more fun ones like this one. Bye!